Days of Our Lives spoilers. What's to come? 3 explosive stories will stun suckers in 2025. Claire's bad news. Hope puts an asset on Doug. Xander cuts Stephanie. Greetings to all Days of Our Lives fans. Don't forget to subscribe for the latest updates. Days of Our Lives spoilers reveal that the action is set to toast up in the new time, so observers can look forward to plenitude of marvels along the way. Then are 3 explosive stories that'll stun suckers in 2025. 1. Johnny finds out the verity about his generality first. We should bandy Johnny Dimmer's generality, since he easily doesn't have all the data. Days of Our Lives observers know Sami Brady gave birth to halves with 2 different fathers when she had Johnny and Allie Horton. But it wasn't because she willingly slept around. Allie was conceived in love as Sami and Lucas Horton spent a snowy night at a cabin together. But a roof collapse put Lucas' life in peril. E.J. Dimura only agreed to help save Lucas if Sami hooked up with him, so he's about to get called out as a robber. Once Johnny gets updates on the whole unattractive story, Days spoilers say he'll sundeck EJ and Cloud over how Sami was treated. Sami will obviously be part of this plot as well, so suckers will look forward to her forthcoming return. 2. Who shot EJ riddle? EJ will land at the center of indeed further drama, since 2025 will bring a whodunit that focuses on him. Days is about to deliver an instigative plot that asks, who shot EJ? Since EJ has no deficit of adversaries, the suspect list could be far long. Days spoilers say Chad Dimuro will discover wounded EJ after someone targets him, so this exigency will be followed by an unraveling riddle. 3. John's evaporating act ends in tragedy. Of course, we should also talk about John Black, who will go missing on a top-secret ISA charge. Despite Steve Johnson and Marlena Evans' stylish sweats to find him, John's evaporating act will eventually end in tragedy. Days of Our Lives spoilers say John's demise will bring another delicate burial for the people of Salem, so they'll all gather to mourn the lost in 2025. Days of Our Lives suckers will see those stories and numerous others in the new time, so we'll pass along further hot plot prognostications and fresh news on what's to come. Days of Our Lives Thursday, December 5 recap Claire's bad news. Hope puts an asset on Doug. Xander cuts Stephanie. Days of Our Lives spoilers recap for Thursday, December 5, reveals that Doug Williams' II hastened to put the stolen choker back in his fund when he heard Hope Brady entering the Horton house. Once Hope walked in the living room, she wondered who was standing in front of her. After he said his name was Doug Williams, Hope fired back with a "How dare you?" and acted like he was disrespecting her father's memory. Still, Julie Williams popped up to explain this was Doug Williams' grandson and namesake. After Doug backed her up, Julie wanted to show Hope the time capsule contents, especially the choker. Hope delayed that until latterly since she wanted to head to the cemetery and say farewell to Doug. Coming on Thursday's day's occasion, Lucas Horton and Sierra Brady Weston returned to the Horton house, where they met Doug and nearly told Julie about the stolen jewelry. Doug piped up hoping he could get commodity to eat, so Julie dashed off to the kitchen. Murray Horton and Jennifer Horton Devereux allowed it was stylish to hold off on giving Julie choker theft updates, so Doug bare that news to Ciara and Lucas. At the cantina on Thursday's day's occasion, Philip Kyriakis ran into Sean Brady and offered his condolences over Doug's end. Philip also set out Sean and Belle Black Brady were decoupling, so he assured Sean that he was truly sorry. Talk ultimately turned to Philip going up against Xander Kyriakis for control of Titan with Stephanie Johnson's PR help. Sean knew Titan was in Philip's DNA, not to mention Xander was at imminence to society. After Sean said he hoped Philip won this Titan fight, Philip appreciated that. In the cemetery, Hope said a tearful farewell at Doug's grave before Jennifer appeared. Although Bo Brady didn't wake up after all, Hope couldn't leave him too soon after he squeezed her hand. Jennifer knew Doug would understand better than anyone, so she assured Hope of that. The discussion shifted to Doug's grandson, so Hope admitted she didn't trust him and wondered if anyone had indeed checked out his story. Commodity about all this didn't sit right with Hope, so she asked Jennifer to keep an eye on Doug once she went back to Beau's installation. Latterly, Hope reunited with Sean and Sierra for some emotional moments together in the cemetery. Back at the Horton house on Thursday's day's occasion, Lucas and Julie were laughing with Doug over some funny family stories when Jennifer returned. They were all munching on sliders and Grandma Alice Horton's donuts, so Doug offered the plate to Jennifer and got her to take a donut for herself. Jennifer flashed back to Hope's warning about Doug before smelling into the donut while looking reflective. At the townhouse on Thursday's Days of Our Lives show, Marlena Evans set about that Belle and Sean were ending their marriage, so she brought out a charger of Eiffels and ice cream to cheer her son up. Belle ultimately called Claire Brady and prepared to tell her about her parents' imminent divorce. At the Body and Soul office, Xander showed up and pushed Stephanie to stop helping Philip win in the court of public opinion. There was some talk about the earpieces that were spinning effects in Philip's favor, so Xander offered Stephanie double the plutocrat to work for him rather. Stephanie refused, so Xander acted like perhaps she was trying to get back in Philip's bed, or maybe indeed come the new Titan Queen by his side. Once Stephanie shut down those prognostications and threw Xander out, she brought Philip up to speed in the fate. Now Stephanie was indeed more fired up about helping Philip scuffle Titan control down from Xander, so Philip was glad to hear that. Days of Our Lives spoilers say Stephanie will keep doing everything she can to help Philip crop victorious, so stay tuned. Thanks for watching these videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.